Hey, Colin here, and welcome back to Front Mission 3. This episode I'm going to start off with email again because, as you can see, I got a couple messages. So, we'll start with Dennis. Got another response from Sybil. You are right on. His DNA was very normal. Perfect, even. Almost like a piece of art. I'm attaching the DNA test results. It's going to be interesting. By the way, I found something interesting. Blah 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 was written on Bates's handbook. The rest of the notes were unintelligible. I don't know what his writing means. I contacted the company, but he wasn't on their employee database. And that is the DNA analysis, which means nothing to us. I imagine there's probably a tool that you gotta use to look more closely at it or something, but let's go send a response to her quick. And again, we get to choose which one we want to send. I saw the website, can't figure out the connection between Diable Avionics and Norman Bates. Maybe he was involved in development of Vonzers? No. Outline, saw the website, can't figure out the connection between blah blah blah. Maybe he was involved in running the organization. Or maybe he was involved in the Ravnui Fund. Probably the Ravnui Fund, but I may actually have to go check that out quick to figure out which one's the proper response to send. Alright, so connections, I guess. Walter Vonnegut Company jointly developing new materials with our aviation division. Dynamic software developer develops the driver and operations program for our vehicles. Schnecker, German EC Heavy Industry, Joint Vonzer Development. Yeah, if you remember, I got the Schnecker address from was it Rudolph in the last episode. Minavez Enterprises, automobile exporter, handles exports to the EC. Bank of London, our main financial institution, holds 10% of our stock. Ravnui Fund, Ravnui investment firm, began investing in our company in 2109. Yeah, I like how they just tack on Ravnui at the end there. Like, clearly there's something important about that. Outline. Specialize in military vehicles, automobiles, personal computers, and sales. There are many divisions we support the growth of the USN. Okay. Apparently they don't work on planes and whatnot anymore. You know, hence the avionics. And I think they started out as like a plane and flight company or whatever, but they merged with like all these other companies that you see here, which eventually led to the production of Vonzers and whatnot. So yeah, they make the Drake, they make the Rexon, they make the Grapple, and that's all that's listed on the site. Alright, so yeah, like I thought, I'm gonna assume the Ravnui Fund has something to do with it. So we'll go send her, maybe he was involved in the Ravnui Fund. Alright, what else we got? Yun has mail from Hata. Hey you're still working with those guys? How unusual. Are you making megabucks, or is there some other reason? Good for you. I need to ask you a favor. An operation plan was stolen from an OCU base. It's called Three Rivers. It's a plan to wipe out the guerrillas in Sumatra. Get the stolen plan for us. I don't know where it is. Send it as an attachment. Don't forget to encrypt it. The Tenmo security isn't reliable anymore. The pay is 500. And again, I think I'm just not going to bother. Alright, and Marcus has another message from Susan. What do you mean you're not on duty? What the heck are you doing in the DHC? What if you die? You won't get to see your daughters anymore. Have you ever thought about that? P.S. I borrowed the ninja costume from Shoichi Furusawa, our neighbor. Here's the photo. He's nice. Not like somebody else I know. Yeah, this is the photo I mentioned last time. So they get his daughters dressed up as ninjas there. And you notice the girl on the left, to the upper right of her head, that's not just a smudge on your screen, that is apparently a UFO. because for whatever reason, I forget what I think the tool's called like Kaleidoscope or something, but you download it from some random software website, and you use that on this to zoom in, and when you zoom in, you see there's a UFO up there. Again, I have no idea why. Oh, they're cute. Good thing they don't look like you. Being twins and all. Twin girls that look like Marcus? That's funny. Darn it, you two. I like how like everyone's apparently like peering over everyone's shoulders whenever they're reading email. I joined the military for you and my kids. Now I'm fighting for my friends. Emma and Kazuki aren't family, but I can't just leave them. I don't want to become someone who runs when he needs to protect his family and friends. I'll just get a move on. I'm glad we got here on time. You saved us. Who's she? My friend's daughter. Where's her father? He's gone. Why? Why did my father have to die? Her father was a USN spy. Now both my parents are dead. What am I supposed to do? Ranfan. You have to keep on. Your father's not coming back no matter how much you cry. Think about your own survival. Are you waiting for other people to feel sorry for you? Yun, you're being too... How are you going to survive like that? You have to be strong. What do you know about me? I don't know anything about you. I don't even know my parents. I survived on my own. I've been through things you can't even imagine. I had no choice but to keep on living. Be strong. That's what your father would want. Thanks, Yun. I can be serious sometimes. Here. The necklace I gave you? I saw my father hide something inside. It's a microchip. Please take it. Is that okay? My father trusted you. You should have it. Okay. What will you do now, Ranfang? Mind if I take her back to headquarters? Sure, what would you do there? She's in danger. Guanlei asked me to protect you. Let me keep my promise to him. You'll be safe there. Thank you. Don't be so scared. Okay. Who can blame her? You're pretty frightening. Hey! Yun. Yeah? Can you take a look at this? Ah, the microchip. My friend risked his life for this. Give me some time. Yeah, try to make it quick. And that's okay with you? Yes, it's safe here. I agree, we can provide for her here. Let me take care of her. Ling? I'd like to raise her. That's fine with me. I'll take good care of her. Ranfang, what do you want? Ranfang? What a pretty name. You can think of me as your sister. Thank you. We'll get acquainted slowly. Take good care of her. I will. And apparently we're going out now. Alright, 10th time's the charm. Anything new at the shop? Shame computers, I think. Actually, no, the computers might be new, because I have the low increase in activation and low reduction in combo. These ones are medium for both ways. So maybe I'll pick up some of those. Yeah, so one thing you want to keep in mind with like which of these two you want to pick. Technically, if you get someone like, because like Kazuki, for example, has like a lot of like lower cost skills. So like if you want to like equip a bunch of like stun punch, eject punch, tackle, stuff like that, then it would be kind of ideal to give him the one that lowers the activation but increases combo. Because then like those are high activation skills to begin with, and if you can chain all those bunch of those together, then it's a lot more efficient than just using like one skill. But if you have a character like, for example, on Emma, I have Arm Smash, and like generally just not that many skills, but like offensive anyway. Um, then like high activation rate would be good for that, because if you don't plan on actually chaining them together, then there's no point in increasing your combo rate. But yeah, I don't know. The way that I have Kazuki set up, I think I'd rather just make sure he's using skills more consistently. Buy and leave battle skill. Buy and leave battle skill. Ryogo does tend to chain stuff together a lot. I mean, he tends to use skills a lot in general, but I don't know, he's got like Rough Up 3 on there, but let's go for a combo. Especially since he's using like a scattered machine gun type, then that'll result in overall more damage. Yeah, buy and leave battle skill. Alright, so now let me sell the ones I got here. And I believe that's it. Go downtown. Yep. How strange not to have Yun here. She hasn't come out of her room. She said that's a job that's worthy of her talents. What's the matter, Emma? I can't stand it anymore. You've been restless lately. What's wrong? Yeah, it's not like you. My skin crawls at the thought of Bao having custody of Alyssa. I know, me too. You don't understand what Bao is really like. Emma. I'm sorry. I'm okay now. Emma. Yun, how's it going? I make everything possible. Yeah, sure. Hey you, be quiet. What was on the chip? You want to know? Yes, explain. Oh, you're so impatient. It contained data about the DHG's mobile fortress, Tianlei. What? That's big news. Happy now? What? I don't get it. We know the enemy's point of origin. They operated from the mobile fortress. Ah. Thanks to Guanlei. I'll explain the rest in the command room. Ooh, this is exciting. This should mean that I will be doing the Tianlei raid soon. Which that requires actually splitting up your team into like 3 groups, I think. You get like one that attacks from the outside, one that like breaks their way in, and another one that I think they do something to like disable the weapon systems or something so that the other one can get in or whatever. So anyway, nice job. Yes, indeed. Now we know the enemy's home base and its current course. No wonder the forces around Wuhan were spread out. The base was moving. If we take the fortress, Shanghai's within eyesight. We can invade Shanghai. There's still a problem. Tianlei structure? Yeah, all we know for certain right now is Tianlei's existence and its purpose. We need to know their capabilities before we can do anything. I agree. How do we get more information? There's a way. What is it? There was a list of Tianlei engineers on the microchip. So we can go see one of those engineers. That's right. Can you show us the list? Sure, but it'll cost extra. Hey! Just kidding, I'll download it now. There are two headings. One is the list of engineers, the other is the blueprint. If we have the blueprint, it'll be a piece of cake. We'll see. Can you select it? Here. It's asking for the password. Should I try it? Yes, please. Whipped cream soda tap dance maniac. Like, what the hell is that? Can't break it. Then let's try the engineers. Okay. Crazy. No, no. Oh, go, go. Oh. Like Daedalus. Good guess. Searching. Okay, welcome. Engineers list. Makes hacking seem so strange. There are so many of them. What's this deceased bit? Probably to prevent information from leaking. They were killed? Pretty typical. Thrown away like trash. But this is unbelievable. Yes, the majority of them are dead. This is sick. Stay calm. Is there a survivor? Hold on. Junshi Lang? Yeah, we'll go with that. He's the only survivor. Can we see his personal profile? Yep. An assistant manager, not a bad job. The address only says Guiyang. I'm tired. We now know one of the surviving engineers lives in Guiyang. Thanks, Yan. I think you owe me a visit to the restaurant. Sure, my treat. Yeah. Huh? Hey, there's mail for Dennis. Thanks. What's up? Kazuki. There's been a military coup in Japan. What? I never thought things like that could happen in Japan. What are you going to do? Doesn't matter to us. I need to rescue Alyssa first. Yeah, I doubt that's anything serious. Let's get going. Wonder where he lives. Somewhere in this town, that's for sure. So we're missing the most important info. Too bad. Let's just gather more information around here. Good idea. Let's talk to the beer lover, as he clearly will have important information. It's peaceful here despite the chaos in Guangzhou. I heard the late vice chairman's son is still alive. Did he really join the Hualien rebels? Yeah, nothing important. Angry girl. People love to fight, don't they? I know our government is awful, but what's the point of a civil war? In the end, the unarmed civilians suffer. Doesn't anyone understand that? And as usual, we're going to the bartender for all the important information. Hey, can I ask you something? Oh, call me Randy, you cutie. Oh boy, it's one of these. Okay, Randy, have you noticed anything strange lately? Strange? Anything? Oh, take a look at that. They're coming to kill me. I know, I know. Go drink over there. Just another drunk. What about him? He's like this every day. It's bad for business. He said something about being killed. That's what he always says, being chased by the military or something. By the military? He drinks until closing time and never pays. He makes me so angry. What's his name? Denny or something. I'm going to talk to him. You're wasting your time. Hey, Denny. What, are you here to kill me too? No, I just wanted to talk to you. Then buy me a drink. Randy, give him a brandy. See what he did there? For him? Please? Fine. Thanks. What do you want to know? Do you know an engineer named Junshi Lang? What? He designed Tianlei in the military. My name's Denny. I don't know any engineers in the military. I thought you'd know Junshi Lang. What are you getting at? I need to ask you about Tianlei. Please. Are you guys from the military? We're mercenaries for the Hualian rebels. The Hualian rebels? Do you plan on fighting that monster? Yes, we're going to take Tianlei. We have to take Tianlei before we get to Shanghai. You think that's possible? We want to avoid it if we can, but this is the only way to Shanghai. Okay, so you really want to destroy Tianlei? That fortress. That's right. I'm Junshi Lang. Let me say this. As the one who designed Tianlei, it's not an easy target. I know, that's why we're here. Follow me. Bartender, here's your money. That's a first. He changed all of a sudden. The fortress is invulnerable to outside attack. So we need to attack from inside? Yeah, you need to know the infrastructure in exact detail. You'd know, you were the assistant manager. How do you know? We checked. I see. Unfortunately, security was very tight. Only a few people know the details of Tianlei's power core. And they're gone. Yeah, the old man and all the others. The old man? The engineering manager. He was good to me. He was eagerly awaiting Mei Lin's and my wedding. Mei Lin is his daughter? Yeah. Tianlei was almost complete. The old man was in a rush when he told me. In a rush? He said we'd be killed upon Tianlei's completion. I wasn't about to leave by myself, but he insisted that someone should let the world know. You've been drinking yourself into a stupor instead. I was scared. I haven't even seen Mei Lin. If you're serious about destroying Tianlei, I'll help you. I have to get back at them somehow. But we don't even know Tianlei's structure. The old man, he gave the access code to Mei Lin. Really? She knows the password? Why would he tell her something so dangerous? That's if he told her directly. Are you saying Mei Lin doesn't know she has the password? That's right. Where's Mei Lin now? She lives in Kunming. Jun, can you take us to Mei Lin? Okay, give me time to get ready. We'll be back. I guess we're going to the bar. I don't think there's anything to actually do here, but I'm actually going to cut the episode off here anyway. It's just a little under half an hour, but I want to try to cut episodes a little shorter than I have been whenever possible. So yeah, I'll cut it here for now, and next episode we'll find out more about how we're going to attack Tianlei and whatnot. So in the meantime, that's it for this episode, and I will be back in a bit with some more. So I'll see you around.